couple more. This next guy coming to the stage is all the way from Birmingham, Alabama. So let's put our hands together for Sam Johnson.
All right, Laughing Skull, how we doing? Yeah. I'm a teacher. I'm a high school English teacher. I got my start in the inner city in Nashville, and all my coworkers had this really concerning phrase in the inner city. They would say, you probably heard it, they would say, you know, my kids have taught me so much more than I could ever teach them. But isn't that your job, right? To teach them? I'll say my inner city kids, they maybe taught me one thing. My inner city kids taught me this. You may think you have thick skin, but you'll never know for sure until you wear a striped sweater in front of 35 black teenagers. You won't know till you get called Steve from Blue's Clues to your face, all right? But since I was in high school, man, social media and teaching has changed a lot, I feel like. I wasn't worried about any of my teachers being on social media when I was growing up, but now I worry about that all the time, right? Like, so my Twitter, my Instagram is private. I don't want kids finding things on social media and using it against me, right? Plus, there's things they just don't need to see. No kid needs to see their teacher comment on 6 straight Sydney Sweeney posts, right? Like he just keeps commenting damn with like 9 N's. This guy's on his game, I guess. I don't know. But since I started taking comedy more seriously, I made a public comedy Instagram page, and I've been scared students will find that and use that against me, right? We're at the end of the school year, and we had our final essays due last Friday, okay? And then this week, a student came to me on Tuesday. Her essay still wasn't done. She said, is there any way I can make it up and finish it today and turn it in, no points off? And I was feeling generous, and I said, okay, if you can finish it during class, get it to me by the end of the day, you can turn it in, no points off. She said, thank you. So I'm 10 minutes into a different lesson, and I hear her talking to her friends about a speeding ticket she got the night before. And this flies all over me. I was already doing her a favor, and I usually don't do this, but loudly like a jackass in front of the whole class, I said, hey, maybe some students should worry more about their essays than the speeding tickets they got last night. I thought that was okay. She hit me with this. Maybe some teachers aren't as funny as they think they are. I know. I think she found that Instagram page. But listen, if I had to make a top 10 of all my least favorite students, and not that I have, but she would not crack the top 10, okay? All 10 of those spots are reserved for this kid named Luke, all right? I thought about Luke the first moment I woke up every morning this year. I'm so glad the school year is coming to an end. Luke was the class clown. Luke was the coolest kid in school. Luke was always doing things to undermine my lessons, okay? I'll give you an example. Earlier this school year, we were reading The Great Gatsby, all right? One of my favorite novels, okay? And we're popcorn reading. And we're getting to the end of chapter 5, which reads, no amount of fire freshness can challenge what a man might store up in his ghostly heart. Okay? Yeah, beautiful line of literature. Well, Luke's friends call on Luke to read this line, and I'm instantly filled with anxiety, right? I consider stopping it altogether, cutting the story short, okay? But I give him the benefit of the doubt, and I'll say, okay, I guess Luke can read this. And he reads it like this. No amount of fire freshness can challenge what a man might store up in his ghostly fart. No, do not laugh at that. Listen, y'all. That did okay in here. That lit up third period that morning. 8:30 a.m., these kids could not get enough of Luke. This was like prime Chappelle for them. I had to cut it short early. I had to just say, all right, Luke, you won this round. All right, we're done with Gatsby for today. I appreciate y'all laughing with me. My name's Sam Johnson. Y'all have a good night.
Good shit, man.